I've been doing art since COVID, which would mean it's been, wow, 6 years already. And during all that time, I have not studied art much, to be honest. I took an art class in oil painting, then I quit because I realized that it was making art unfun for me. I did used to do some intensive studying, and then I got burnt out. So then I realized that I wanted to pivot and make art a hobby only for me. Anyways, fast forward now, it's 2026, and I suddenly realized that I do want a career in some type of artistic field, which would be tattooing, and I want to make a portfolio for that. I've always known that I've wanted to make my art better, but studying is just so unfun for me, so I haven't gone back to it because it's what made me burn out of art. But I'm here again, about to plan to study because there's no more time to dilly-dally. I'm not gonna dilly-dally anymore. It's time to take this shit seriously. Oh boy. In the past, I've thought like, oh yeah, like if I did want to do art as a career, I could take it seriously like later on. But like right now, I don't want to, so I'm not gonna do it. Well, here comes the day where I take it seriously. During my 6-ish years of art, I have actually not been a consistent artist. I've made definitely less than 50 digital things. It's time to take this seriously now. And so I'm gonna try to do this every single day. And I know that like doing art every single day does not automatically equate to getting better at art, but the thing is, most days I genuinely like don't feel like doing art, to be honest. Like, I won't gravitate towards doing it. I like doing it, but like gravitate towards doing it, I don't do that. So I just need to build consistency because I'm not very consistent in the first place. So every day, my goal is 1 hour of art drawing. Something artistic related, I will do it every single day from now on until the end of my summer. Anyways, let's start. Day 1. I want to analyze my art a little bit. I'm really bad at finishing artworks. These are my 5 or so most recent art paintings. Digital something, whatever, digital pieces. And as we can see, they are so inconsistent because I don't draw that consistently. The most recent one is this angel piece, and I think the colors and lighting does not actually capture the vibe I wanted the painting to capture. In my second most recent painting, I don't have any major qualms with it. I think it was a good like jump in skill. And then my third most recent painting, I did a lot of new things with it. I think I did the most that I could with it in terms of what I was going for. The fourth painting, okay, so I actually do really like how I did the rendering, but when I render, usually a lot of my faces become stale, and I'm actually thinking it's just this brush. The fifth most recent thing that I finished officially, I'm gonna count it as this angel tattoo piece. I'm actually pretty happy with this piece. The hair in the back flows weirdly. It makes like for an interesting composition, the hair twirls. I think the line art is actually really strong with the depth. I've actually been a line art hater for a long time, so that was quite progressive of me. So I think my major weaknesses are composition, which you can tell is a major weak point for me because most of my paintings have this head-on point of view, and it does not help a lot of the storytelling. And then color theory and color choices, I have a lot of trouble with that. Rendering is something I also need to work on. Those are some things I want to focus on, but also I do want to get better at anatomy. Anyhow, for the first day, I think I would just want to get in the swing of things. I was doing some online research and I deduced that I should practice gesture drawing. And I use this website I will link in the description, but basically it gives photos and then you can set like very specific things, like if you want like a 30-minute timer, a 1-minute timer, 3-minute timer, and then if you want nude or clothed people as references, and like dynamic poses or stationary poses, all sorts of things. So I picked, I think, nude, any action, stationary, whatever. And at first I picked 2 minutes for like the first 5, and then I realized that like I can do better. By that I mean I need to speed this up, so I did that, and I was like, I think I could do more, so I did about 5 more for 1 minute, and I think the rest of them are in 1 minute. Yeah, I did a few of like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and then which all left in 1 minute. And the 1 minute one, holy moly, it was not easy for me. you can probably tell because at the end of the day, I was not happy with any of these sketches at all. And like some of the side profile, I think you can genuinely see how twitchy I am because like I'm in shock. I've drawn that quite a lot. Like most of the minute, at least like 5 seconds of it, I'm staring at shock of the audacity of these poses because I have been struggling so much to come up with poses. Because back in the day, I used to just, boom, think I would so want to draw this pose, and I could never think of it because my anatomy game was weak. Now I have a bit more knowledge and I can't even think of anything. I can't even think of shit. Second 30-minute half after I did all those stress drawings, I was pooped. I was like, dang, this is not enjoyable for me because I'm pretty critical. If I take things seriously, I take things seriously when I do. And so I was disappointed. I was like, oh my gosh, I actually hate everything I've made gesture-wise. And it was not only because, yes, I was doing it wrong for some of them. And then like I got better near the end. Like I was like, oh, I actually hate everything I made. But I have to keep going. There's 30 more minutes left. So there's the 30 minutes. I did like a bunch of different things. I tried to do basically for 15 minutes. I tried to do sketching from poses that I thought of without a reference, and I struggled. I think I tend to think of like the same poses all the time. I think that just means I need to find some new creative muses. Just indulge myself in creative things. I have not been doing that. I need to do that. And so I was doing that for 15 minutes, and I was so upset by everything I made. I was like, okay, I need a reference. I'm not doing this. So I used a reference, and I made nothing happen. You can see me swapping through like several different pens and brushes or whatever. Blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, I'm so not happy. And so I trudged through the 1 hour. And at the end of it, I was like, oh my god, I didn't make anything else today. There was maybe like 2 gesture drawings I was satisfied with. Like they had the right motion vibe, and the rest of them not. The rest of them were like disappointments. My first few gesture drawings were so rough. Oh my gosh, I could not believe it. But yeah, that is day 1. And day 2, I don't even know what we're doing tomorrow. I will figure out what I do tomorrow. So yeah, that is the end of today's video. And if you're interested in watching me do more things on my journey to making my portfolio, please tune in. I have a lot to improve on, and hopefully we will see some good progress by, who knows, 100 days? I can't even tell. But yep, day number 1 is done, and I'll see you guys next time.